Who's your gardener here? Hello YouTube. I am standing at the base of my U-shaped garden bed, and I thought I'd just show you an update on these tomatoes. Now this trellis is 8 foot tall on this side, and they have made it to the top, and I've got them routed, most of them, to go across the top now. And we still got some growing time left, y'all. Not all of them have made it. Some of them were shorter than others. Depends on how vigorous the tomato is. But I want you to see all the blooms on these plants. And people, this is from pruning your tomatoes, okay? This isn't just because we're having an excellent crop. Now this here is a little cherry tomato. They're little orange golden. I think I got the seed from a seed company. I don't remember who I got it from now, but I think it was called Golden Rave. You want to talk about a good little eating tomato. They are phenomenal. But they are just loaded. These guys here are the Amish paste. Remember, I told you I got these in late, but by golly, they're gonna finish out. I told you they would. We got plenty of time. Carrots are looking good. I was pilfering through here the other day. They are starting to get a little size to them. Not huge yet. Gonna let them go a little bit longer. Planted the carrots with the tomatoes. I believe somebody wrote a book like that. Tomatoes love carrots. These are the alpacas or alpacas. I still can't say it right. They've got some funny looking tomatoes. Some of them look like this. They're kind of almost ox heart, sorta. And then some look like this. Almost a sausage looking type. So they're a different strain. I've never grown them before. I gotta get out here, do some more trimming on them. I just keep about 4 to 6 leaves on the top of each one of these vines, and I haven't been out here yet this week to trim them. I'm on the inside of the U-shaped box now, and you can see all the tomatoes that are coming on. There's plenty of them in there. Some over here hiding. I mean, there's just tomatoes everywhere. Some up in there hiding even. These are those cherry tomatoes. There's such a big cluster of them. They haven't completely put out all the fruit yet. These are still the flower blossoms. And then they go all the way up here. All the way up here to the top. Somebody's shooting a gun, probably my neighbor. That's all right. And I've just been working these guys. Try to get you in the frame here. Now I'm going to start running them across the top. See, it goes all the way back over to this garden bed. Now I took out the cattle panel here because I couldn't access my raised bed here. So I took that one out, but it goes all the way across the top. And then comes down here. Like I said, tomatoes are just loaded. I mean loaded. These are the Romas. They're coming on nice. Once again, they're loaded too. It works, people. It works. Okay, so you don't have a trellis, you're planting them in the garden, you've got maybe a tomato wire. I understand that. I've got a couple over here. Let's go look at them. Just a tomato update today. I'm trying to keep them a little shorter. Here we are. I've got them. These are pineapple tomatoes, and I had a volunteer come up right here, and I left him. I'm wanting to say he was a like a big boy tomato, something like that last year. Oxheart. I planted oxhearts too. It's got a different looking leaf on it. It has what they call kind of like a potato leaf. These are your typical tomato leaves. But I left it be because it was coming up so good, and I just helped vine it in with this one. But they are loaded. Look at all of them. Okay, this pruning works. So give it a thought. If you're not certain about it, take one plant next year and just start pruning that one plant and see how you do. Get out here and get these suckers off of them. That's for certain. It sounds like it's time consuming, but it's not. Maybe, I've got 16 tomato plants this year. Out of those 16, once I got them all trimmed up off the ground like this, it takes me about maybe, I don't know, 30 minutes, maybe an hour if I'm dragging my feet to come out and just kind of prune them up a little bit and take the bottom leaves off. I just keep pulling the leaves off from the bottom and working my way up. I try to leave the leaves on the top. Haven't had a lick of blight this year, thank the Lord. Last year I was plagued with it. But keeping them aerated and up off the ground like that, watering them at the ground, don't spray your leaves. That just transfers disease. Don't spray the earth up on your vines if you can, at all possible, can help it. It does work. They say growing tomatoes is like a fine woman. You got to give her some attention. She don't like to be watered from the top. She don't like her skirt dragging the ground. You got to keep her trimmed up. Looking good. Looking good. I did get the potatoes dug, y'all. Well, I did a little bit, not a whole lot. My kids come out and helped me do it. I did do the, once I got these pulled up, man, that earth was so dry, and I had big holes everywhere. Normally I do not rototill, but I took my little Mantis tiller and I just kind of broke this up so I didn't have big chunky holes all over my garden bed. So potatoes are out. Peppers are coming on real good. This is that Italian pepper. See if I can get in this frame with it. Here we are. I don't know if I'm getting yins or not, but you can see how tall these things are. They're huge. So lots of peppers coming on. There's one back up in here. You see him? He's a big boy. These guys right here, the little orange ones. About as soon as they turn, my wife gets out here and picks them. I got these little yellow ones at Aldi's. Now a lot of people say, you know, you can't grow that stuff from the supermarket, you know, and whatnot, but they are a very, very sweet pepper. Oh my goodness. After growing these, you'd almost throw rocks at banana peppers. I know that's a hard thing to say. A lot of people like banana peppers, but they're delicious. Get you some. Dry the seeds out, man. Grow them. They do good. All right, I'm gonna shut up now. There they are, made it to the top and still going. So, who's your gardener here? Lord bless. Have a good day.